Happy Wednesday. We are on page 22 today, going through Colossians 1:20 through 23. This is such a great passage. Verses 20 through 22 here say, or kind of recap, through Jesus' sacrifice on the cross, all people can now be reconciled and have a right relationship to God. Have I ever felt far from God? My answer to that is yes. I felt unworthy of God's grace, and I would keep doing the wrong things. And in my head, I constantly had a voice to say, you don't deserve anything that God would give you. And so that sin separated me, and it made me feel shame, and I felt disconnected from the grace that God was offering me. So how's my relationship with God right now? I'm in constant pursuit of God. I'm reminded of His love daily, and it transforms my mind. So even though I may think I'm unworthy, I know that God doesn't see me like that anymore. And so by God's grace and salvation, it makes me holy and blameless. It reconciles me to God, brings me into God's presence, and it gives me peace with God. So in verse 23, am I currently continuing in the faith, grounded, stable, steadfast? To me, I would hope that answer would be yes, and I think it is. Have I shifted from hope of the gospel in any way? No, the gospel transforms my life every single day, and it points me towards Jesus and gets me closer and closer and closer to Him as my day goes on, and as my week goes on, and as my life goes on. I want to keep that focus. And the gospel, it can change your life daily. So in what situations do I have the most difficult time standing firm in my faith? For me, it's when life goes beyond my own plans. Why? Well, there's a sense of control that I want, but I need to surrender that to the Holy Spirit constantly. Who can I ask to pray for me and encourage me in these situations? Well, I can ask my wife, my pastor, some of my closest friends, some of my disciplers, my parents. Along with Paul, I am called to share my faith with others. Who in my call circle will I share my faith with this week? For me, I think a good place to start is my family, so I'm going to go with my brother. All right.